Good morning.
Hello, teacher.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning, teacher.
Morning. Pablo Alvarez, can you activate your camera, please? Are you from this level 3?
No, teacher, I think I misclicked the the link. Sorry.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, let's admit Byron, sorry. How are you guys?
Fine, teacher. And you? ¿Está en el colegio? ¿Ah? Qué raro es.
Yeah, now I'm going to be all the time here. You notice, right? All week I'm going to be here in school while you are at home. Okay, good morning, Byron. How are you?
Morning, teacher.
Good morning. Edgar, how are you?
Good teacher, and you?
Fine. Today we are going to finish the learning guide, so you can upload it today. Okay? Because today I'm going to be explaining the last part of the learning guide number 1. Okay? So after today, you can upload the learning guide. Remember to be careful, to have an order, to upload all the exercise, and don't forget to miss one of them, okay? Okay, so I'm going to show you here. I'm only want you to see the agenda of today, okay? The agenda of today is going to be instructions of the conversation model of the learning guide. I'm going to be explaining a new topic about the causative. We are going to make a grammar practice and another grammar practice of the same topic, okay? So I'm going to stop sharing here. Here. Okay. Don't open your book still. I just want you to see here the picture of these two persons. Okay, and I'm going to make questions about this. Okay, Edgar. Edgar, I want you to watch very carefully this picture. I'm going to ask you, where are the people, Edgar?
What teacher?
Where are these two people? In what place? These two.
¿Qué son?
Where? Where? What is where?
No me acuerdo, teacher.
¿Dónde? Where?
En oficina, ¿cómo es? Office.
Office. Excellent, Edgar. Office. They are in an office. Okay, excellent. Byron. Byron, can you tell me what are they doing?
They are talking.
They're talking. What do you think they are talking about?
Teacher.
About work.
About work. Yes,
Teacher.
Liz?
¿Puedo ir al baño un ratito?
May I go to the bathroom?
May I go to the bathroom, please?
Yes, you can go.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Okay. So we already saw this, and I'm going to explain you right now. What are you going to do for the learning guide? This activity. 5 minutes. Okay. So we have here. First, I want you to open the book on page 28, the conversation model. Open the book on page 28 of conversation model. First, we are going to listen, and then I'm going to explain you. And I'm going to ask if you have any doubts about that series of that exercise, okay? So I'm going to be showing you here the book. Now I'm going to amplify the exercise. Okay, we have here the conversation model. Okay, we are going to read. Edgar, I want you to be the letter A, and Byron is going to be the letter B, okay? Start doing the conversation, please.
Do you think I could borrow your car the afternoon? Mine's at the repair shop. We sorry, teacher.
Okay,
And I need to pick up my mom at the airport.
airport, okay. Continue, Byron.
Jim, I'm sorry, but I'm going to need it. I have a doctor's appointment.
No problem. ¿Cómo dice esa parte, Miss?
I will.
I will think of something.
Hey, I have an idea. Maybe you could get Jack to lend you his car.
Good idea. I will go ask him.
Okay, so what are you going to do in this conversation model according to the learning guide? Okay, I'm going to be explaining you here. And if you have doubts, please ask. Now is the time to ask. I'm going to show you in the series number 2, 5 points, this exercise. Please read the instructions carefully to develop the following conversation model. And we have the page, the item, and it says here that you have to record an audio. Practice the conversation model and change the underlined word just once. The word that says no problem, you have to change it. Ways to indicate acceptance, okay? So let me go back to the book to show you here. We have here
Teacher,
ways, yes?
dice Mario si lo puede aceptar.
Mario, oh, I couldn't see him. Okay. Thank you, Byron, for telling me. Okay. So we have here, I'm going to erase this. We have here ways to indicate acceptance. And we have 4 words. No problem, I understand, no worries, don't worry. So the word that you need to change is this one. When you record the audio, you have to read, okay? And remember to make the intonation and the rhythm of a question, of an interrogation. You have to make it, okay? So the word that I'm going to change, for example, if Edgar is going to do his record, for example, he's going to choose instead of no problem, he's going to change to I understand here, okay? And you are only going to record it once with only one way to indicate acceptance, only one word, okay? Are there any questions about this? Byron, what did I say? Can you explain, please?
En vez de decir no problem, hay que decir uno de los otros 3.
I cannot understand in Spanish. Remember that we are in English class?
Change the no problem
Uh-huh.
and say the 3 options.
Okay, of ways to indicate acceptance. Okay, that is going to be the series number 2 of the learning guide. And this, you're going to do it by yourselves, okay? I already explained how I want it, okay? Let's continue with the new topic that you're going to learn. I need you to pay attention to this because in the future learning guides, you are going to combine 2 topics, and I need you to understand this topic, and we are going to practice on this week, okay? So I want you, please, Luis Fernando, to read me, please, grammar, the causative.
Grammar the causative. Use the causative to express the idea that one person pursues or causes another person to do something. Just get plus an object and an infinitive.
Okay, thank you. And we have the example here. I will get, the waiter is the object. An infinitive, remember that an infinitive, it has two. Two at the beginning, and then the verb to correct, to pay, to give, okay? They got him to pay, okay, for dinner. Did he get, this is a question, okay? Did he get her friends, is the object, to give money to the school? Okay, let's see. Edgar, can you read me this, please? You can also.
You can also use
Have?
and have an object and a base form as a causative, causative, and expresses the idea that one person directs another
Another?
other to do something.
To do something. Okay, so we have here, this is another causative that you can use. Have. I will have the object, my assistants. To. This is called your office. Base form. We are not changing the verb. The verb stays the same here. We had them bring breakfast to our room. Okay? So here in the book is going to be emphasized on get in the grammar practice that we have here. Okay? Grammar practice to complete each sentence with the causative get. Only this, get. Okay? So I'm going to do the number one, and I'm going to be asking you to do it together. We're going to do it together because I want to see if you understand this, okay? Grammar practice. Complete each sentence with the causative get. So we have give. Why don't you? I'm going to use get here. So I'm going to try to write good here with this resource, get. I'm going to put here get. And remember that we use the infinitive to, okay? We have the verb
Yeah,
here.
to give.
To give. It's very easy. This topic is very easy. Okay, to give. Okay? Sorry, but it's very difficult for me to write with this. Okay, to give. Now, what I want you to do is to do it. Okay, I'm going to be asking you. I'm going to use this notes because it's more easy for me to write. Okay, the number one, and I'm going to be watching here my book. The number one, the answer is give. Get, sorry. First is get. And then we are going to use the causative get and then the infinitive to give. If you can see, I only added to and the verb stays the same, okay? Okay, Luis Fernando, let's do the number two.
I read complete or only answers?
Read please the sentence.
Okay. I might be able to get my brother to buy use tickets to the game.
To buy. Okay, excellent. Okay, Byron, let's do the number three.
Could you get your friends to pick up some things for the party?
Could you get here to pick up? If you can see, it stays the same. We only add get, the causative, and then to. Okay? Okay, let's see. Mario, are you there? I think that he disconnected, right? Okay, Edgar. Edgar. Let's continue with the 4. Number 4.
You should get someone make hotel reservation for us.
Repeat again, please. You should.
You should get someone make hotel reservation for us.
Where is the to? Remember that you have to add to make. Okay?
Add to make.
To make.
To make.
To make hotel reservations for us. Because if you leave it like this, it's incorrect, okay? You have to add to. With get, with the causative get, we use infinitive, okay? With have or make, we use the base form verb, okay? Just remember that. That is the difference between them. With the causative make or have, we use base form. With the causative get, we use infinitive. That is the tip, okay? That is the difference. Okay, the number 5. Again, Edgar, let's do the number 5.
Why don't you get your kids to wash the dinner after dinner?
To wash, excellent. Okay, Byron, let's do the next one.
I'm sure you can get the restaurant to lend you a tie.
To lend, okay, excellent. Okay, so we have here the exercise. Done. Grammar practice that is coming in the learning guide that you have to do. If you have finished this, please raise your hand so I can know that you have finished. So we can pass to the other exercise. Okay? Byron, have you finished? Luis has finished. Edgar, have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Byron?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so the exercise number 2. The next exercise. Can you read me the instructions, Byron, please? Exercise B.
Now rewrite each sentence from exercise A using have.
Okay, so now instead of get, you're going to change it with have. And instead of to lend, you're going to write only the base form like this, okay? For example, I'm going to do the number 1 and I'm going to let you do it by yourself, okay? This is the exercise 2, exercise B, sorry. I'm going to do the number 1. So I'm going to copy the question. Why? You have to rewrite everything. Why don't you? Instead of get, I'm going to add have. Have, okay? Your assistants. Assistant. Instead of to give, I'm only going to write give, the base form. I'm not going to add to because with have, we only use base form, okay? To give them a ride to the meeting. I have to rewrite everything. Basically, it's copying the same sentence on and question and just changing get and just copying the base form of the verb. Have you understand how to do the exercise B? Byron, Luis Fernando, Edgar, are you clear with that?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do it, okay? And then you're going to answer. 5 minutes to do it by yourself. From the number 2 to number 6. Guys, I'm only going to move from my desk because I need to drink a pill, okay? I'm not leaving the class. I'm just going to grab some water, okay? Hello, Mario?
Perdón, mi, se fue la luz.
Okay, don't worry. Do you want me to explain you something? Did you hear the instructions that I told at the beginning?
¿Qué manda, mis? Perdón, no lo escuché.
Have you understand?
Más
What
o
do
menos.
you need me to explain you?
Sí, mis, por favor.
Okay, okay. So because they are making an exercise, I'm going to turn off this. I was explaining to them when you enter to the class that the conversation model, you have to make an audio in the series number 2. I'm going to present you here the instructions. Of the learning guide, series number 2, you have to develop the following conversation model. So here it says that you have to record an audio and practice the conversation model and change the underlined word just once, okay? So no problem, you're not going to use that word, you're going to change it. With which word? I'm going to show you here.
Mis, y eso ya es lo de la guía.
Yes,
Ah, ok.
today you're going to finish the learning guide.
Ah, ok.
Today we're going to finish the learning guide. So we have here the word that you're going to change. Instead of no problem, you're not going to use the word. You have to change it by understand, I understand, or no worries, don't worry about it. You are going to choose, okay? When you do the conversation. Did you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, that is the first thing. The second thing, I was explaining to them, this topic is new. These two exercises are coming in the learning guide, in the series number 1, I think. Okay, so they are doing these two exercises. For example, I have here, I cannot move this. Okay, I have here the causative grammar. Okay, use the causative to express the idea that one person persuades or causes another person to do something. Okay, persuade is persuadir. Okay, to do something. So we have here the examples. I will get, the object is going to be the waiter. Infinitive, with get, we are going to use infinitive. Remember that in the infinitive, it starts with to correct, to pay, to give, to play, to cook, okay? That is infinitive. With get. And here, it says here in the concept, to persuade. It says here in the sentence, I will get the waiter to correct the check. That person is persuading the waiter to correct the check that he made, okay? Okay, and we have another explanation here of another causative that we are going to use with have. We use have plus the object and the base form. Here, you're not going to use to. The verb is going to stay the same. And when we are going to use have, it expresses the idea that one person directs another, okay? Directs another to do something. Is to ask, okay? That is the difference between the both of them. The infinitive and the causative is going to change, okay? I will have my assistants call your office, okay? We use have and we only use the base form here, okay? So we were doing this exercise together. It says here, grammar practice, complete each sentence with the causative get, only get, okay? So remember, when we use the causative get, oh, we have to add the infinitive. To give, to buy, to pick up, okay? So let's do the number 2 together, Mari. What do you think that is the answer for number 2?
I might be able to get
Uh-huh,
my brother to buy
uh-huh.
us tickets to the game.
Excellent. Yeah, so basically you're going to add like, like you're in primary school. In this part, get, and
Okay.
here you only have to add to and to copy the verb. To
Okay.
buy, to pick up, to make, to wash, to lend. Okay? That
Okay.
is the first part of the exercise. Then you have to rewrite. Rewrite,
Okay.
reescribir. Again,
Las oraciones ya completas.
but you're going to change it with have. So that I'm going to show you here. Where is the yellow thing here? Okay. Let me put it here down. We are going to practice this part because we had a lot of exercise that are coming from this and another topic that I have to explain. Okay, so for example here, the first one, it says, why don't you Instead of get, I'm going to change it with have. Why
Yeah.
don't you have your assistant? Your assistant, instead of to give, I'm going to take out to and leave the base form the same. Give them a ride to the meeting.
Ya. Ya la entendí, Miss.
Okay? So
Yeah.
start doing that exercise.
Gracias, Miss.
Start doing that exercise. Okay, I'm asking the other ones, did you finish rewriting the sentences? I know they are very long to write. Where is Edgar? He disconnect.
Me escribió diciendo que se le fue la luz.
Oh, again? Okay. Okay, thank you, Byron, for telling me. How it went for you for rewriting these sentences, Byron? Okay,
I finished.
you finished. It's very
Yes.
easy, right? You only have to change. Okay? When we use get, it's for using cause or to pursue somebody, to do something. And we use the infinitive, to and the base form, okay? With make and have, there are other two causatives that we are going to use. For have is to instruct or ask somebody to do something. And we only use the base form of the verb. When we use make, because that is another causative that we are going to see, we use it for an obligation, okay? An obligation. And we use the base form too. For example, I don't know, I'm going to tell you a sentence. My mother made me take out the trash. That is an obligation that my mother is telling me that I have to take out the trash, okay? That is an obligation. So we have to be clear on that. And I'm going to activate you on my English lab, the coach video, so you can study that. I'm going to leave it open, free for you on this unit. So you can study and you can watch, so you can remember how to use the causative, make, have, and get. Okay, Luis, can you tell me the answer for number 2? I'm only going to write, you have to tell me the long sentence, and I'm
Okay.
going to write only the things that you have to change, okay?
I might be able to have my brother boy use tickets to the game.
Uh-huh.
Si quieres se la
So
repito.
you have to add have here.
Yes, I might be able to have
Mhm.
my brother boy use tickets to the game. My brother boy use
Bye.
tickets to the game.
Uh-huh. Excellent, excellent. Okay, the number 3. Let's see, Byron. Number 3.
Could you have your friends pick up some things for the party?
Uh-huh. Excellent. Have again, the causative have. And pick up. Okay, the number 4, Mario, let's do the number 4.
Voy por la segunda, Miss.
Let's do the number 4 right now. You tell me.
Voy. You should have some
Mhm.
uh,
Someone?
moist hotel reservations for us.
What is the verb that has to stay there? The base form?
Reservar, ¿no?
The base form of the verb, it says in the
Ah.
number 4, to make.
Make,
Make, excellent. Okay, excellent. Okay, Byron, let's do the number 5.
Why don't you have your kids wash the dishes after dinner?
Excellent. So I have to write here, have. And what is the base form here? Wash. Okay. Luis Fernando, it's your turn. Number 6.
Sería, I'm sure you can have the restaurant lend you a tie. O ti, no sé cómo se dice.
Lend you a tie. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sería have and to lend you to lend.
Lend. Is lend or to lend?
Is lend, is lend.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. So those 2 words you have to change. Okay, I think that is clear that you understand how to use the causative. Have, get, and make. We are still going to practice this on Thursday, okay? I'm going to be explaining, we are going to continue with the causative, and then I'm going to explain you another topic. I'm advancing with you guys on topics because I know that you have a lot of activities to do. And sometimes for me, it's very frustrating not to have you when I have to give you classes. So I'm going to jump myself of the learning guide number 2. We are going to start looking at the learning guide number 2. And I'm going to be explaining that topic on Thursday, the passive causative, okay? And we are still going to practice the causative on Thursday too. Okay, Mario, I need you to finish this exercise, okay?
Okay, Miss.
And remember that if you like to upload the homework of the learning guide number 1, you can do it right now, today, or tomorrow, okay? Because we have already finished the learning guide. You only have to do the conversation model of the audio, okay? Okay, guys. So I'm going to leave you. I know that we are like 2 minutes, but I have changed, finished with you guys of explaining you the topics that we have for the learning guide. Okay? So I will see you on Thursday. Have a nice day,
Okay,
guys.
teacher. Bye.
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 Bye,
Bye, teacher.
guys. Take care.